Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, per usual, before we begin with this camp session, we want to start it off by giving all the glory and infinite praises to Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, Kapadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim now pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi. Alright, so per usual, we blessed with another week by Yahweh, bahasham, yahawashi, to come here to the highways and the hedges, to prophesy the downfall of America, which is primarily known as Babylon, the greater scriptures, and to also let our people, which are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the Jakes that may look like the other nations, but this word resonates with your spirit. We out here to let you know to repent, while the evil days draw nigh, man. All right, but with that being said, today's date is May 30th of 2024. And per usual, what we're gonna get into is, just flow through the spirit. And one of the things that was on my spirit from watching the elder from Kansas City lesson was the shit that's going on with IUIC. All right, and for the brothers that's just now coming into the truth, all these other different camps, anybody else besides Great Millstone and other, Israelite camps that prophesy or that teach the same doctrine, listen to them, don't listen to nobody else, because you got camps like IUIC. It's a lot of shit they do behind closed doors, and what's been coming out lately is adultery and shit. You know what I mean? They did a whole lesson on how, you got this dude in their congregation, and it's Eve, and Eve got a whole ass dude, by the way, and she over there getting piped by another nigga in the congregation, and after dude piping and shit, he going and sitting next to, Eve husband and shalom him and shit. All right, so this just goes to show you, and if you can, Bible Kashad, grab Titus, the first chapter. Okay. This just goes to show you, all these different Israelite groups and shit like that, you need to stay away from them. Now, of course, infiltration, and you got shit that's wrong in all Israelite groups. You know what I mean? Shit that's done behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. But IUIC and all that, them is groups that you mainly need to stay away from. And nothing too, they boldly broadcast shit like, telling you to go trust in the signs. And then they doctrine just often a motherfucker, they'll sit here and tell you, that you can go and take the MOTB, because it's not, something that's carnal. It's spiritual, it's sin. It's many other things that's wrong with them and shit. You got camps like Sakari, they'll allow you to tote a gun on your hip. They got a whole ass 30 hanging out his pocket and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Teaching you that the New Testament, that they teaching already that we in the New Covenant.
Yeah, who's teaching that shit?
Sakari, if I'm not mistaken.
You got a lot of bug outs and shit, like niggas that's following out of GMS, that's actually teaching that we in a new covenant. Like matter of fact, like the nigga that was from Phoenix, the old head of Phoenix, that was teaching with
Harmon. There you go.
Yeah, Harmon.
With Ahmad.
Teaching with Ahmad. They was teaching that we was in a new covenant. Niggas completely bugged out. And they bugged out because now they don't even go out to the highways and the hedges no more.
It's because you can't support that doctrine, bro. The scriptures talk about how, if it's not of the Most High, it's gonna come to a thing of not. Mm-hmm. Just wait, bro. Just wait till shit really starts cracking off, and the MOTB is made mandatory, and they realize that we're not in the new covenant entirely, and that we're actually under grace. We're in the midst of coming into the full new covenant. Because when you read the prophecies of the new covenant, there's a certain thing that comes with it. Everybody's gonna know the names of the Lord. No one's gonna be teaching no more about the names of the Lord. Everybody's gonna know off rip. You're not gonna sin no more. How the fuck? We go off every single day, but yet we in the new covenant.
We go off every single day.
And that's just little. And we didn't even bring out the precepts. You know what I mean? We just mentioned the little parts that go to prove. Just that off rip alone lets you know that we're not in the new covenant.
Yep,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? And we just quoted them, bro. Jay can just type it in, put any man, no man shall teach. Put new covenant. KJV, new covenant, no man shall teach, and you're gonna see where we really at.
Yeah, Hebrews the 11th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. That's the new covenant, or the chapter that gets into the new covenant. If it was in the new covenant, like the brother said, one, we wouldn't sin. We would have the laws written in our inward parts, meaning in our spirit. We'd be perfectly programmed not to go off. We wake up every day. You fuck around and be a bitch that you're not even into like that, but she got a dude, and the whole time you get the lusting after, but you're not really trying to, and you going off right there.
Off rip.
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Your ass walk across the street, nigga. You actually step on some pork. That shit on the ground, that bitch fall out of sandwich, and you just somehow step on it. Guess what? You just went off because you can't touch it.
So that shit out of there.
So this just goes to show you why, you know what I'm saying, we need grace and that we are in the grace period. If we was in the new covenant, we wouldn't be going off in one. This shit wouldn't be ran like how it is.
Exactly.
We would be in the kingdom already if we was in the new covenant. Niggas just get the spewing shit out of their mouth.
Yo, and that shit gonna come back and bite. I got that in Titus.
Yeah, you can grab that in Titus 1, and I think it's where it goes into like the filthy lucre's sake and all that, because you got a lot of these Israelite leaders of these congregations and shit, they leading the flock astray. And another thing too is they doing shit for their own personal gain. Like you got niggas that's making merch, you know what I'm saying, like out of the ministry and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to use the ministry for a quick side hustle and shit.
Exactly.
Talking about Sakari. This nigga Bishop Nate, this nigga all about money. These niggas all about numbers. This is why when you join their shit, guess what they do? They make your ass give them your goddamn social security card or some shit like that. Social security number. Bank statements and all type of other shit. At least this is what I've heard. Yeah. So it just goes to show you, bro, you need to stick with what's right. Stick with who's like the scriptures say. Spirit of prophecy, the testimony of yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. When you read Jeremiah the 14th chapter, who's telling you and forewarning you about all these things to come, and who's sticking actually to what the scriptures say.
That's the thing.
Only people that's doing it is Great Millstone and the camps that follow the doctrine, bro.
Because what do the scriptures say? Let a woman learn from a man at home.
Exactly, and that's how it's supposed to be.
So why the hell do you have all these different women in your congregation? All flip, that's a red flag. And then Jake will read that and still follow YUIC. Jake is crazy, bro. That's the thing. That's how you know you're not really in this thing for what the scriptures truly say. You know, that's why the scriptures say, you know, for the sincere brothers. You know, for the sincere men. That means you read the precepts and you actually apply them and do it. You know, they not doing that.
Yeah, niggas got like a bunch of women in they fucking congregation, and they're probably looking at Jake. He got an oily ass beard, sharp ass lineup, probably lusting over this nigga. This nigga up there rapping this shit. They probably having all the motherfucking dress up contests. They probably, you know what I'm saying? And this is where I want to grab this real quick. And this is why the Apostle and Elders of Great Millstone, there ain't no motherfucking women in the camps. You don't see women out here doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? When we doing our lessons, there's not women with us and shit.
Yeah, we in the battlefield, bro. This
exactly.
Is not safe.
This is Sirach 9:9. It says, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms and spend out that money with her at the wine. And the thing is, that shit can all be out of sincerity. You may not even be trying to get with her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You may just be cool with it, just a homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Yeah. But that's not good to do. And this is the reason why it says, lest thine heart incline unto. And next thing you know, you thinking about her and shit. You in the bed. You can't get your fucking mind off. And it be like this. Say like, when you actually do come across a woman, you may not know that she got a man or nothing. But for some reason, that is just stuck on your mind, bro. Your ass did an assignment with her, and now you just got a crush on her and shit. There's a reason for that.
And that's how you know, brothers in the great, brothers that are truly under this doctrine, you can really just kick it with them. You have no, how you say, no weird ulterior motive next to a brother.
Exactly,
you can truly love a brother in this walk, because you understand that we all falling under the same guys, the same doctrine, the same way of thinking. I just know Jake wouldn't do nothing like that to me, because look, we under the same banner, bahasham, because we under the same belief. We're working out our own salvations with fear and trembling, and that means applying that to ourselves, bro. You know that. And you at a camp, you going to an IUIC camp where that shit's off rip going off. You just as soon as you went into that motherfucking congregation, that shit already off.
Man,
what kind, how the fuck? Now you expect to be in a charity and shit. Make it through Jacob's trouble. The whole time he was mocking brothers out there in Great Millstone, because they really walk according to this ministry, calling brothers lame, this and the third. Y'all gay. I remember they was calling brothers gay and shit because we didn't just have females all around us and shit, because we don't.
Well, nigga, that ain't our main focus.
Exactly, bro.
Was Paul a sodomite?
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, Paul wasn't dealing with no bitches. Was he a sodomite? You know what I'm saying? That's niggas whole. That's what they life based around and shit is damn women, bro. And the kingdom, that's gonna be the last shit we worried about is women. So why is that your main focus on this side? If that's not gonna be the main focus in the kingdom, it's not like Jake gonna be bent out of shape over women and shit. It's just gonna be like another possession and shit. We're gonna have plenty of it. Not saying that women, you know what I'm saying, are just like trash and shit, but exactly. It's just a possession, bro.
It's just a possession, bro.
the scriptures say, my fault, but the scriptures say, he that getteth the wife getteth the possession.
Yeah.
There's nothing more, nothing less.
The scriptures also say too, you know, in these times, those that have wives be as though they had none.
Yep.
Bro, because really, the Eve that you're with right now, when shit's the fan, say she goes and take the karate, say she goes and takes the karate. It ain't nothing for the Most High to bless you with some Eve out there, hella Eves out there that are just knowing to not take the karate for some reason.
Mm-hmm. They just don't resonate with their spirit. They just like, I just don't
want to
feel right.
do it.
You don't feel right, yo.
But you locked in with that main Eve thinking that that's the whole way to go. Soul tie.
and another thing too, bro. Jake and the truth, if you bent out of shape over these bitches, this truth might not be for you, bro. Because one thing about it, bro, if you can go to the book of Revelations 20, 22, if I'm not mistaken, where it goes into, you know, the second death, and it talks about the effeminate, they should not inherit the kingdom. If you know what I'm talking about, bro. Because that's a trait of a goddamn woman, bro. You all bent out of shape over this bitch. A bitch that's a demon at that, that's treating you like shit. Cheating on you, so on and so forth. And there's brothers in the ministry that's probably going through this shit. And we know somebody who's going through this shit. But the thing is, you can't let this shit get to you, bro. At the end of the day, this is the condition of the battle. You know what I mean? And I was watching the elder from the Kansas City camp, and he was saying, you know, for bros that's in that spirit, you built out of shape over these bitches, then you weak, bro. You weak, and how much more, how you think this shit is gonna affect you whenever all hell break loose, and you gotta make a dire decision, a conscious decision, whether or not you wanna bow down to this beast system or not. You know what I'm saying?
You got Eve on your ears.
Exactly, Eve on your ear talking this shit like Job's wife did. Curse the Most High.
Yeah, because that's exactly how I was gonna be. That's exactly how I was gonna be. Like, man, you speak like one of the foolish women speak, bro. Don't you understand that you know, like he understood. But nonetheless, is this the one right here? Revelations chapter 21, verse, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, but he the fearful, the unbelieving.
There we go. Yep.
I think you're talking about the one in Corinthians, because this one doesn't talk about effeminate.
Oh, you is talking. Yeah, I am talking about.
You want to bring that one?
Yeah, I got you real quick. I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Cause that's true, and that shit is effeminate, bro. Letting a woman dictate how you control your emotions. Don't get me wrong, man. When you love it, that shit get shaken. You get shaken up, but when shit comes to, you know, really shit hitting the fan, you can't let that shit take you over, man.
Yep.
You know, and that's just real.
Yeah, because like the scriptures say, and I'm gonna grab it here in a second. When you're reading, I think it's First Ezra, the 4th chapter. It talks about many kings that lost their crown over these damn women. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got Jake and his congregations that's fucking their salvation over due to these women.
Like Jake that did that shit.
Yeah, Jake fucking their salvation over due to these women. I'm talking about they got the messages pulled up and everything. Shit messy as hell, bro. Like she talking about some nasty shit. But that just goes to show you, bro, there truly ain't no women in the truth like that. Now you got believers, but as far as women being in the truth, all that head wrap with motherfucking, they got dreadlocks with a crab claw on that bitch. You know what I mean? Bro, don't let that shit fool you. These women, they be wicked as hell. Hey, and even like the elder from South Carolina, he said he dealt with a woman in the truth, and that bitch was more of a demon than a bitch in the world, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Telling you. But I want to grab this real quick.
Just another point too, man. That shows you that the scriptures are right. When they tell you not to just have, when the scriptures say you just not even have a woman next to you of another man, believe it. Yeah, don't run with that.
All the demon got to do is get on her, because she the weaker vessel. Exactly. All the demon got to do is get on her. You know what I'm saying? You know how bitches is today. They into like all that rap nigga shit. Yep. And Jake be trying to bring nigga culture into the ministry and mixing it in and shit. And so you probably got one of the niggas in that bitch rapping there like a thug, and that bitch, and she probably was turned on by that shit. You know what I mean?
And believe it or not, man, women that are out there in the world are less demons than a lot of these women that know they Israelites.
Big facts. And hey, what's proof of that? Get on Twitter.
Oh, facts.
Get on Twitter.
Facts.
That's proof right there.
I had to delete that shit.
Man, I don't even be on that shit at all, bro. Like, I ain't been on that shit in so long.
That shit's so damn toxic, bro. I can't even get on that motherfucker.
Tell him, as soon as you get on there, you seeing arguments and shit. Yeah. And it be Eve, bro. Even the ministry when that bitch arguing.
Going back and forth about precepts.
Arguing about precepts. Thinking they know it all and shit.
It's good to tell yourself you're not a woman to teach or serve authority over a man, but to learn in silence. Whole time they break. That's what I'm saying, but they really don't follow precepts. You know, Great Millstone really follows. I mean, you know, to what we can see. You know what I mean? You know, they really just be on point when it comes to no women. You know, don't even talk to another brother's wife. Don't even be next to another. I bet. You know, don't even do it. Like, hey, women, don't even be on the comment board like that. You know, women don't even be on. Just say your little shalaloms and that's it. You don't even be talking that much in the comment board.
Most of y'all be having husbands and shit too.
But you go on a Sakari comment board, fire emojis by the women, heart emojis by the women. That was so. You know what I mean? All these different women in these other campuses, comment boards and shit, and all these different women that just free. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, it's because you women, bro. You're just not supposed to be in this ministry like that. You're supposed to just hold it down, just kick it. You know, and really, that's an easy ass slide. You don't gotta be out there breaking down the precepts. You gotta be out here, you know, sacrificing, you know, with your workplace or nothing. You don't gotta do all that shit. You just gotta really be, you know, you just really gotta love your man the way the scriptures tell you to. That's it.
Be a Proverbs 31 woman. Read Proverbs the 31st chapter, and it'll tell you exactly how you need to be. You can even read books of wisdom like the book of Sirach and Proverbs, and it'll tell you exactly how you need to be. Learn from your damn foremothers. Learn from Sarah. Learn from, you know what I'm saying, Rebecca. Learn from Susanna. That's a good one right there. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Then off that, you have a good chance on making it to a chariot. You see how easy that is?
Nothing too, and the reason that we touching up on this topic is because we not saying women are evil and shit, but the thing is, women take away focus from the ministry. This is why Paul, I'm finna grab it here in just a minute. Paul said, if you can, matter of fact, let me just grab it right now, bro, so I can, you know, so I don't lose my train of thought and shit.
Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and verse verse 32, it says, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is married care for things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. So say, for instance, a man who ain't dealing with a woman and he in ministry, his main focus is on a truth. And I can say that from my personal experience, because before I met my Eve, my whole focus was just primarily in ministry. You already know what's up. We was all in the breakdowns and all that. That was my main focus. But of course, you got to balance things out when you do get it real. But you got Jake that don't do that. You got Jake that put their mind solely on this bitch.
Wholeheartedly.
You got Jake that'll be stalking this bitch.
Do all different types of crazy shit for this female, bro. Losing your whole salvation over this female, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
It says, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married care for the things that are of the world. This is why you got Jake that they try to keep up with the image of, what a masculine man is, or what the fuck, a high value man is and shit. All right, they say how he may please his wife, and that's what Jake do. Jake follow in that effeminate spirit when it comes to these women and shit. Like the scripture said, like I quoted earlier, you have many kings that lost their crown over these goddamn women, bro.
And it's not even worth it, bro.
Yeah, because you think it with your ride.
Yeah, you really think, because really, bro, just throw this out there, man, for younger brothers and shit, man. Dumping a female ain't even all that, bro. Marrying a female,
told,
it ain't even, it's really about the experiences you have outside of that, bro. If your whole mindset is just dumping, the scriptures even tell you about a man that lays down and throws his water everywhere he wants to. He shall be, he shall reap a lot of shame, bro. Because how the fuck is you just living life like that, just dumping that shit, bro? Your mind should be focusing on bettering yourself, bro. In the scriptures, in your whole life, your whole situation fucked up, and you over thinking about females.
That shit crazy too, because I seen a fucking I seen a TikTok where this nigga said his body count was like 3,000 and shit. And he said his ex-bitch body count was like 2,000. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, bro. Like, it ended up like Jake. That's all Jake worrying about. Jake just worrying about fucking. Just fucking and being simps. When you get on social media, what is Jake talking about? Bitches, bro. Jake is talking about females. You niggas' mindset is in the wrong place, and this is why the Most High is gonna. When he bring this judgment, bro, this shit just gonna be crazy, gonna be devastating, because you niggas just
draws, bro. You draws. You know you Jake, but you that draws. You that silver that has all different types of nasties. Because don't get me wrong, we all dirty silver, but we're trying to clean ourselves up, and the Most High is gonna do the final cleaning. Yahawashi is gonna be like, hey, you at least try this. I'm gonna make your road fully white. The scriptures say, I'm gonna really make you white. Don't worry about it. But you got Jake that's not even just trying, just all over the place, just collecting more copper, zinc.
It's just like
different,
this, bro.
just like, bro, you're not even trying to
fix
just
the
like
situation,
this, bro.
When you read in the book of Ezekiel, we being, matter of fact, I'm in the book of Malachi, we being purified. You know what I'm saying? Ever since we came into this knowledge, we started going through that fire. We've been coming more and more purified as we've been, being in this truth. But the thing is with you niggas, bro, y'all not gonna be purified. Y'all just gonna keep going through that fire. And even tell you that in 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, it talks about, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me grab it real quick. Because that's another thing too. I see niggas quote it all the time, bro. And I ain't trying to get off topic.
No, you good,
at this point. I see it all the time. Niggas talk about God put his toughest soldiers, or God puts his strongest soldiers through the toughest battles or some shit like that. Bro, you niggas ain't no soldiers, bro. The Most High just chastising your stupid ass. The Most High just judging you, bro. You ain't no soldier. Let me grab this.
You got it.
This is Damn, I gotta do all this shit. Let me see.
Cause that's real shit.
Yeah, Jake be quick to pull that shit.
Posting all different types of quotes and all different types of just.
Or you know when God about to bless you whenever you start going through a lot of shit that you can't explain. That's what niggas be saying, like, bro, shut up. But this is 2nd Ezra 7 in verse just give me 1 second. Alright. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra 7 in verse 17. It says, Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, that has ordained in the law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly shall perish. And when you read in this chapter, it goes to how you have the water on one side and the fire on the other. All right, and we all Jake going through it. Primarily, brothers that's of the circumcision. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since we came into this knowledge, the Most High said to prepare our soul for temptation. We going through shit just like how all these other niggas is going through shit. But the thing is, we going through it for a cause.
That's a perfect.
For a perfect cause. Y'all going through it because y'all ass is wicked, and the Most High on y'all ass. That's just what that is. And I want to finish it off. And it say, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, meaning difficult things. We gonna go through shit. Your tire may blow out. Back to back, you never know. You may go a day without eating or some shit. You know, your manager may be, you know, acting like a bitch at work.
Eve leave you.
Eve leave you.
No, you can't get another Eve, you build another relationship, Eve leave you again.
You lose your whip. You lose your car. You can't pay a bill. You got. Hey, we all go through these type of things. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. So we going through this shit because we understand there's a bigger picture to it. It say, for they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, all right, and yet shall not see the wide. So you niggas is going through this shit, and you still not gonna get salvation. It's just, and that's the spirit.
That's hard.
That's how you know that the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophets, and also that everybody come in a lot. Because when you read the book of Exodus, what the Most High do to Jake ass, left their ass in the wilderness, bro. It's no different in this time now, bro. So you ain't gonna, just like how you ain't see the wide, hey, it's gonna be a lot of you niggas that's not gonna see the promised land, bro. Just like how Jake didn't see the promised land in the wilderness and shit, it's gonna be the same thing on this side. You got something you want to get real quick?
This is the precept. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3. And I'm really gonna start at verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
Having a form of godliness, but denying the power of. So niggas will sit there and be like, I believe in the higher power, but I just don't know if I believe in the Bible.
Or they be out there with some garments teaching.
Yep, that shit too. Yep. Yeah, you out there in the garments teaching, but you calling on Jesus and shit.
Verse 6, for of this sort are they which creep into houses, and led captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Yep, and one of the things, one of the examples that you were supposed to learn from dealing with these women is fucking Solomon. Solomon, he was the greatest king to even exist. Greatest king to even exist. And there's a lot of meat on that. A lot of meat on that on that precept. When you read in that precept applies this time now. Everything that precept just listed down, you can see the shit going on.
Easy.
You can see the shit going on. Lover of themselves. Bro, niggas stay in the camera, niggas stay in the mirrors, bro. Niggas be all into they looks. I'm like, damn, you niggas.
Got Jay putting rings on the thumbs.
man, feminine ass niggas, bro. Like just.
Nah, it's like it because Jay used to be fresh, you know. Jay be.
But you can just see the spirit.
But
That
it be
is behind
exactly,
them, bro.
exactly.
That's the thing.
You have
bro.
brothers in the truth that have probably wear rings in it, but you ain't gonna be on the Snapchat like how Jake was. You feel me?
Bro, Jake, you could tell Jake was zesty. Jake, bro.
Play all the, we make the little faces and shit with all
I took him right off my damn snap too.
You know what I mean? And the thing is that's not the only Jay you be seeing, bro. That's just often. You know what I mean? It's just Jay, but that's true, bro. You know, lovers of themselves, boasters, high-minded, thinking they deserve something.
Yep, believing in a higher power, but not Yahweh bahasham, yahawashi. There's too many people that say that type of shit. You know what I mean? And think it, bro, the Most High just gonna leave you here and melt you,
Man,
bro.
the Most High
Because
gonna do it.
that shit piss me off every time I hear that. Like, man, where you gonna get your source of information to get the knowledge of a higher power from them, bro? It just don't make no fucking
Don't make no sense, bro.
Niggas think they just gonna niggas gonna find out who the Most High is just on their own and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Let me jump down real quick to verse 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach Yahawashi shall suffer persecution. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Hey, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And this is what you said in these congregations. This is why it's Jake out here toting guns at camp and shit. That shit off. Now, if you got a gun, that's cool. Keep that shit to yourself. Don't get on social media busting it, talking about, yeah, we coming for E. It's, bro, I seen some niggas with dreads. Well, bro, you could just tell Jake ain't know what the fuck they was doing with them guns, bro. This nigga over there, this nigga shooting the video. He trying to act hard because he knows somebody recorded. So this nigga dropping a knee and shit, shooting the gun, uncoordinated as hell. I'm like, bro, Jake, come on,
And the
bro.
precepts even say in the book of Psalms, King David himself said, King David at the time would have smacked up every single last one of you, Jake, that a bow would not even be able to deliver him.
Yep. When you read in the book of Romans, what is it? Romans 9 when it talks about to obey the authority of the Roman.
Yep.
Bro, you not supposed. Hey, because the reason that was written is because you had shit like who? The ancient Sakari going out with a bang. Like fuck that. We not finna listen to them.
Crazy ass name to name yourself by, bro.
Yep. Cause you in that same spirit. You following in that same lot, bro.
Exactly. Verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of knowing of whom thou has learned them.
Can you read it over again?
Yeah, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of.
Right, which is talking about this knowledge.
And
go ahead.
I just want to say assured of. You don't see brothers in the Great Millstone camps, showing other sisters that are believing, adultery, fucking text messages and shit. You don't see that shit happening in our country. You don't see brothers out there going to strip clubs and taking away from the word, saying that Paul's writings ain't doctrinal. Assured of, it's proving it, showing you, those things which thou has learned and has been assured of. You seen it actually, like that's the way it's supposed to be, because you actually being assured by it. And it says, knowing of whom thou has learned them.
Yep. And so you're supposed to stick to what's right. You know what I mean? Because if you start wandering off and shit, I mean, then you're just gonna be destroyed. Because the only ones that's gonna be delivered when you read in Revelations is who? The 144,000 virgins. Virgins meaning those that don't dibble and dabble into all these different doctrines and philosophies and
different
shit.
ways of living and shit.
Once you go ahead, bro.
You want to get that one in the book of Corinthians, like it, nor the effeminate shall inherit the kingdom.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab it.
So I really want to bring that one out because Jake, you Christians don't even know that's in the scriptures, bro. Because y'all effeminate. But you should believe in Jesus. Why can't women be with
that shit?
Men and women are equal. All right, that shit effeminate, bro. That shit is not in the scriptures whatsoever. Men and women are not equal, but they have their own strengths in different in their own respective aspects.
It's shit that women do that we can't.
We can't do. Like
a man can't push out no damn baby, boy.
And that's just tough,
women can actually bear
that type of pain.
Bear pain,
more
to a higher tolerance than certain shit that men can't do. You know what I mean?
Like we ain't, what's that shit called that JB saying in the world? Womenizers or womenizers or some shit. I don't know what that shit's called. It's some shit like that, like where it's like, y'all, like we hate women type shit. I don't know what that. I don't know. You know. It's that saying in the world.
Fuck. I know what you're talking about, but I can't like.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, Jake that's watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They probably saying it in their head,
Yeah. Cause I be doing that. I be doing that when I'm watching Bros Camp.
They talking about this, So for brothers that know what I'm talking about, bro, we not that. You know, we respect women in their own respective manner, you know, in their own order. You know what I mean?
Like we not like on some shit like saying women just ain't shit. No, women have a beautiful lot. You know what I'm saying? We not saying that, you know, women are, you know, it's evil to have a woman or shit like that. Women are beautiful. You know, they have their purpose and things that nature. But the thing is, when it comes to the ministry, they have no place. They ain't supposed to be teaching. You know what I'm saying? They teach their children.
And I'm supposed to be at the camp spots.
Yeah, they could teach other women like, you know, certain things, but they not supposed to be prophesying, getting into prophecy, trying to break shit down.
And that's scripture.
Getting into dark sayings and parables. They know, bro. Because the Most High has never dealt with women directly. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can't read in none of the scriptures where the Most High raised up a woman to go and get the prophesying. You can't use Deborah because Deborah was used. All the Most High did with Deborah was use her to go and tell the fucking general that, hey, y'all good to go. Go and get that nigga. You feel me? Go get the king. That's all he used her for.
She wasn't out there breaking nothing down.
Yeah, niggas just read that. Christians will read that and be like, see, she was a prophetess. When you read when you look at the definition for prophetess, it means to sing or to say. And what did she go and say? That the Most High said it's okay to go and do this. It's not like the Most High used her to go and prophesy, say that this shit gonna go down. Like, nah, bro, it's never been like that.
You know.
But I got you right here though. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 6:9, and it say, "Know ye not that the unrighteous."
You can read up a little bit.
I got you.
Just that one verse, like 8.
1 Corinthians 6:8, it says, "Nay."
Oh no, you get that 9.
And 9. 1 Corinthians 6:9, it says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, now the fornicators, hey, be not deceived." So the Most High saying, like you know how Jake be like, don't get it fucked up, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm having mercy, but don't get this shit twisted.
Exactly.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers. What's going on in IUIC? And you know that adultery shit run a lot more rampant than what the fuck we seeing. Because it's shit that's going on behind closed doors that we don't know about. Like, I remember a couple years ago, you had one of the bishops, this nigga was stealing from their congregation and shit, got locked up for it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this niggas be, bro, I'm telling you. And even when I had my encounter with him, bro, nigga had a nerve to, nigga was on some nigga shit. Like, and the elder from Kansas City was even saying, like, it's a bunch of niggas and these other, and it is, bro.
It is.
Like, I remember when IUIC and ISUPK had the encounter, this nigga talking about on Vice Lord and all this other shit. I'm like, damn, it's basically gang banging niggas that's Israelites, bro. Like, y'all ain't no different than like fucking like Guerrilla Hebrew and shit, bro. Like, this nigga,
the Hoover crib.
the Hoover Israelite, basically. And you probably got a bunch of other Jake that's following in that same spirit, bro.
They do. That's why they have so many people in the congregation, because they're not really into to really learn the precepts, the scriptures, the history. They end up because they either got women or because they like the way that they teaching the world with the truth, with the truth, which is no such thing.
Y'all just like it because they get up there and talk shit to Esau.
Exactly.
That's what you niggas like it for. But it say, nor thieves, or say it's like it, nor abuser of themselves with mankind, meaning people that's in. Hey, you say what, bro?
Moles.
Yep, people that's into the same gender and shit. Nor thieves, nor cut. And this is in a so-called New Testament. So if you can come as you are, you can be a sodomite and the Most High still gonna fuck with you.
You're not reading the same scriptures. You're not reading the same book.
Then explain this then, bro.
You're not talking about the God of the Bible.
Exactly. Bro. It say nor covetous, niggas that's always pocket watching and looking at what the next man got.
Trying to gather the moment.
Like, god damn, bro. Like, I ain't finna get into it.
Yeah.
It said, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Revilers are people that like to just get cranky, they're always just trying to scrap.
Yep, and it's a lot of Jake that's like this. Jake in the ministry that's like that too, bro. Yeah. Like, in these other congregations and shit.
We can run the fade.
What the nigga?
You go into breaking down some precepts
and see, going back to the encounter I had with IUIC, this nigga had a nerve to sit here talk about, don't let them run up on brothers. Brothers is hood niggas. He was telling me this shit, bro. I ain't making it up. He was like, brothers is hood niggas. Brothers come from the hood. They better not try to run up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, where this shit even coming from? Like, for real, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was saying this shit, bro. Like, them is Jake. Like, this is why you see, you have IUIC. It's like, fucking Sakari. They be fighting like some other like crazy ass Hebrew Israelite group and shit. Like, You remember seeing that shit?
Nah, lie, bro.
Like, it ain't been recently, but like,
That's what I'm saying. It's been a while back.
but a while, you ain't.
I'm a little day from
Man, bro, they be scrapping like a motherfucker that shit on camera and then get to glorifying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
What
crazy.
was it? The leader name for the congregation was fucking, what was it? They might have forgot that shit. But anyways, we can get
That's
to
what
it.
actually. But there you go.
Bro, yeah, they be scrapping each other, bro.
That's wild.
Watch, when I get to the crib, I'll look it up and I'll send it to you.
Garments on flying all over the
Type
place.
shit. Nah, and not even garments. Niggas is fringes. Fringes is bouncing and shit.
Fringe shirts, Scott, you're right.
Fringes and boots, nigga. That's all you see. Fringes and combat boots, nigga.
ABC camp versus IUIC.
Man, no bullshit
All
though.
these different ABC. I remember that shit. All these different ABC camps came out.
You had something that you wanted to bring up?
No, it's a lot. There's a little bit more on that though.
Verse 11, and it saying, such were some of you. Oh, hey, we were, hey,
There you go.
all of us was all partakers in the wicked shit. We was all going off at one point in time, and still do. But it's not like, if I see a man with a woman, I'm not gonna try to like pop his woman and shit.
Anymore. Because you see Jake in the Web like, man, I remember you used to be on the bitches. Yeah, bro, you used to be. I remember you used to be Hillary doing this. I remember you used to be this, used to be that, used to be. Yeah, and I'm glad you think that way because I'm not like that no more. You know,
Yeah, like you remember Victor and shit.
Yeah, I remember that boy.
Bro, I remember Victor and shit. I remember he was like, nigga, I remember you be telling me like, yeah, I'm gonna go to that bitch and make some bacon and shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't even eat that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's because when you come into this word, this is that true baptism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen somebody get dipped in some water talking about, I just got baptized. And that shit pissed me off. Cause I'm like, bro, you niggas just don't know. You don't understand, bro. You getting dumped in some water and coming out and you gonna do the same shit.
Eating calamari and shit.
Man, you talking about them fish eggs?
No, calamari is
What's the
octopus.
Oh, well, niggas be eating fish eggs too,
Yeah,
bro.
they be
You know
all
what I'm
types.
talking about?
Jay be all types.
But that shit be crazy, off as hell,
Yeah.
eating fish eggs. but trying to treat the shit like it's a delicacy or
He
something
talking
like
about
that.
caviar.
Caviar, that's what that nasty shit is. Have you ever tried that shit?
Nah,
That shit look nasty. I ain't even gonna lie to
That
you.
shit expensive too. Fuck that.
Yeah, but we done all changed our ways.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
used
saying?
to.
Brothers that came into this truth and they made a full 360 turnaround.
Just move, bro.
When you come into this ministry, you gotta be washed, bro. All right, hey, by the word, because when you read in the book of Ephesians, it say what? You are washed by the washing of the word.
Yep, and the renewing your mind. If I'm
Yep.
not mistaken.
This is back in 11. It says, "But ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach and by the Spirit of our power Yahweh."
That's
All,
what-
is that it? Or you may read some more on it?
No,
As a matter of fact, I can grab that too. It say all things are lawful unto me, but all things not expedient. So it's just like this. You can even apply this to women. For certain brothers, it's not in your spirit to deal with a woman. Right now, you may not even be able to deal with a woman because another thing too, like when you first come into the truth, as a babe, you weak in the spirit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain shit that you can't handle. The Most High knows that, so that's why He don't give you. So it's just like this. If you ain't got a woman, then don't ask for that shit
Don't
because
ask for it.
you may not have that for a reason. Because in your mind, so you can think I ain't finna fall out over this bitch, but the Most High sends you one of them ones, bro. He sends you one of them ones, and next thing you know, you just out of the truth. You acting like Jake and you just bugging out over this bitch, bro.
That's facts, bro. That's facts.
That's how it go. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that. Jake, bro, when Jake be getting like King David, one of his women, I forgot what her name was and shit, but anyways, he fucked her and committed adultery over a woman and shit,
Well,
bro. And that's why the kingdom fell.
That King David.
Yep. But it say,
They strong, bro.
all things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. And like I was mentioning, King Solomon, that's a perfect example to learn from because he had all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He know what he wasn't supposed to be doing and what he was supposed to be doing, but he still fell victim.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, to go off and shit. So this is why the scriptures say all things are lawful but not expedient. Because for certain brothers, it's just not in your spirit to be able to deal with certain things. And that's just something that you got to consider instead of dealing with the flesh all, thinking with the flesh all the time and shit. Because of course, when you burning, bro, that shit something serious. I ain't about to tell you. When you burning, especially as a young Israelite, man, your testosterone high. You know what I mean?
You gotta hit a fast.
Hey, that's the best thing to do. Or hey, go get your woman and have as a side piece, bro.
Yeah.
Or get you a good woman that's gonna be there and do the right thing.
That's
bro.
it. That's it.
Don't try to go get the baddest bitch, bro. then you gonna be acting like a lot of Jake bugging out over hoes, bro. That's just how it go. That's why the scriptures say to be not dismayed at the beauty of a woman, roughly paraphrasing. It's like it stumble not at the beauty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that real quick.
That's how I preach it right there.
Yeah. Because these women, bro, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
There's way more women in the world than there is, like, in the actual world walking right now than there is men.
Man, we're completely outnumbered, bro. But I got you with this. This is the book of Sirach 25 and 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure.
There you go.
All right? And because that's another, bro, women are beautiful. The Most High created women to look the way they look for a reason. So they can be appealing to us. But the thing is, though, it be too many Jake that get caught up in these tens and shit, and then you get it, you try to make this bitch, turn into a Proverbs 31 woman and get mad when she disrespecting you, disobeying you. Nigga, I ain't finna do that. Go ahead,
bro. And on top of that, how you mentioned how Jake be burning. There's no reason for you to be burning every single fucking day of the fucking week, bro.
Truth be told.
Because the scriptures talk about how a whoremonger's not gonna make it to the kingdom as well. You out there just trying to thump every other day. All free be already going off. There's no reason Jake should be on that type of spirit anyway. That's why I said, and desire her not for what pleasure, bro. You're supposed to be with a woman because you need help. When it is time for you to burn, you need to let some steam off. You go and do your thing. But really, you're supposed to have women for it. Her real purpose.
She's a helpmeet.
A helpmeet. There you go.
She's a helpmeet. Now, of course, the women, she's there for the pleasure.
Exactly.
But like, if that's
your whole mindset,
if that's your whole
that shit not gonna work, bro.
If that's your whole spirit towards it, then you're gonna end up treating her like a dog.
What's gonna happen?
You're gonna be like a lion in the household, bro.
It's gonna be a toxic relationship where it only works out every time y'all argue every fucking day. But after the argument, y'all just go back and just have sex and think that shit.
And they call it makeup sex.
Yeah, there you go. And that shit just keeps on repeating. So you guys just end up now you stalking Eve over here doing this. Now it's just all over. Now you in that whole ass pick where that don't work.
Yep.
And that's just wisdom, bro. And that's crazy, because I've been on that type of like. I've been reading a lot of Proverbs, just a lot of wisdom books, only because, when Jake be going through things, you got to get into the precepts and, examine where you need to really lock in at. And, and on top of that, but you learn how to really just conduct yourself and really how you need to move when it comes to dealing with females, bro. You need to know that that's why Jake need to get off all that, just trying to get with all these different women, but it's a waste of time. Focus on your financials before you even focus on women. And on top of that, focus on the ministry. On top of the financial. Women ain't even that important, bro. You're gonna have more than enough in the kingdom, bro. And it ain't nothing for the Most High to send you to Eve, bro. Jake just don't really got faith like that. Jake think they're never gonna find that Eve that they all broken up over with and shit.
Nigga, it's crazy, bro. I remember even before I found my red, nigga, I used to be excited because I'd be like, man, I'm finna claim her, and guess what? The Most High gonna throw me in Jacob's trouble. I'd be excited about that shit because I actually believed in that. It's Jake that don't believe what the Most High said he gonna do, bro. Nigga,
bro.
we this close away from Isaiah 4:1, bro. It's bro, all these bro, it's a car down here, and niggas is worried about one bitch, worried about one, and it's where Jake at, bro. They all out there. You got Venezuela out there, bro. You got fucking Natalia out. You got them all out there. You tripping on one.
See, you go to Texas, you have all the lights, all the fun lights. You go to you over here in the West, you have all the damn Mr. Christ in Northern Kingdom. You go out to the East, you have all the damn, Southern Kingdom. Bro, come on now. Jake, there's more than enough. And the scriptures even tell you too, though. Let me get this real quick, all right?
You good, bro?
Because this is another wisdom for your brothers, man, to really follow suit after a bishop. First Thessalonians.
You all good, man.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's right here.
And if I need to look it up for you, just let me know.
Yeah, but Bakushar, can you get this precept that goes into just put bishop versus first Timothy.
You talking about that one woman?
There you go.
Gotcha. I know exactly what you're talking about.
There, I got it. It's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth the good work. A bishop that must be blameless, the husband of one wife. Jake on to, I'm trying to have 10 wives, I'm trying to do this. Of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Can you read that over again?
Yeah. Verse 3, all the way to verse 1?
Yeah.
This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desires the good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober.
Hey, the husband of one wife, because a lot of a bishop is heavy. A lot of a bishop, you really gotta focus in this ministry. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, hey, the most I said, hey, have one woman, because if you got multiple women, bro, that's a lot. That's taking focus away and shit. You gotta please them women. You know what I mean? That's taking up your time and shit like that. And when you in a lot of a bishop, you don't got time to be worrying about shit that's not important. You know what I mean? And every brother, speaking to myself first and foremost, I believe every brother should be striving, you know what I'm saying, for that type of life. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Not given to wine or striker, not greedy of filthy lucre.
Filthy lucre sake, which is a lot of these other camps is into. Nate from IUIC.
Yeah.
This nigga's all about money. You could just see it with them fancy ass garments and
Exactly.
shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
But patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subject with all gravity. Bro, that's really what a man shall be. You know, in my mind, that's what like my pops, when I think about my dad, like that's what it is, bro. Like he as a man, you're supposed to just lock in on your family, support your family, have your house in order, have everything clean, your financials in order, have everything. You know, that's really what it shows you to be a man, bro. You know, Jake just really need to lock in on that.
Yeah,
You know?
being one with your power, right, and having everything else in order.
No striker, not brawler, not greedy. You know, you were honest, you know, sincere man, bro. You know, but you have everything in line. You know, and it says, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High?
Yep. How you gonna be able to treat brothers if you don't even know how to treat your woman? You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be able to take care, or how you not gonna be able to take care of, you know, your family and shit, but then expect to be able to, you know, do the work of the Most High? You know, it just don't work that way.
I feel much upon that.
That's pretty much it that I had to bring out. You got anything else?
That's pretty much it, man. You know, we're just going into, you know, the spirit, going really into, you know, these different happenings when it comes to dealing with women, the different adultery, and why you're not supposed to have women around your congregation, which does say the scriptures, you know what I mean? It's not like we're just out here saying that, you know, and that's some wisdom for brothers, man, to really lock in on and really meditate on, you know, because Jake in the world, bro, you off rip, you learn, you know, get as many women as you can. You know, focus on women this, women that. Everything's sexualized now on a whole different level.
Over sexualized.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
Everything's over sexualized on a whole different level now. So, you know, it's good for, you know, for brothers, you know, come out and, you know, talk about these things once in a while to just get Jay back in line, bro.
Yeah, to refresh you, because this is milk. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, this is milk, and we all gotta go back to the milk at times and shit to refresh ourselves. You know what I mean? To sharpen ourselves up. You know what I mean? And it's a spirit that brothers be touching on these topics, because like the scriptures say, iron sharpen iron. Sometimes we all get dull, bro.
Yep.
Sometimes we get dull on certain topics, and sometimes you got to get sharpened up. It's just what it is.
The scriptures say, with all exhorting and long suffering.
Yep.
You know,
So,
so we exhort brothers, man, to really lock in on that, bro. Really don't even worry about. You know, Jake that watches the hub and shit, but throw that shit out the window, bro. Don't be doing that
truth
shit
be
no more.
told, that shit bad for you, boy.
Bad for you, bro. Throw that shit out the window. You start looking at women differently. You just weird, bro. Don't be doing that shit. Just really just lock in, bro. There's no, you know, you just really need to just upgrade your life, bro.
Man, gird up the loins of your mind, bro. Gird up the loins of your mind and get off that female shit, man. Just push, bro.
Fight.
Man, the scriptures say to strive, bro. That means to fight, bro. To push as hard as you can.
It ain't easy, bro.
This shit ain't easy.
You got women first off rip want to catch the beach.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Off rip, this shit is hard, bro. You know,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
We're not gonna come in here and say it's easy.
Yep.
You know, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. It's like training. At first, when you first start running, you start off fat, and then it's hard as hell. And then next thing you know, you start running, you're able to run 20 miles and shit. But at first it was hard. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, bro.
And shit, right now it's just like resistance training.
Yeah, there you go.
Resistance training, that's probably some of the hardest training you can go through.
And you're gonna need this too, because during Jacob's trouble, you can't just let any bitch just come into, you know, come
Hell
into, you know
no.
what I mean? You gotta have that mental, how you say that, and that how you just said that.
Mental fortitude.
There you go, mental fortitude. How we just building up our resistance.
Yeah.
You know,
is it mental capacity? Is that what that shit called, or fortitude?
You literally just said it right now. You just said how right now we in the training.
Oh, you talking about resistance?
Yeah, we're in resistance training. Cause so when Jacob's trouble cracks, you gotta find out. You gotta be able to, you know, read her and be like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like you reading and you're not making it with me.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that, I've been on that type of shit.
You know what I mean?
I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. This bitch bad. I don't whatever. if I noticed you wouldn't fuck with me like how I am now, you gone, bro. Like you not getting no shit.
But Jay quit, bro. Jay just come with me, cause Jay just.
That's some simp shit.
Yeah.
You being simple, bro. Niggas just, man. It is what it is. Jay gonna be Jay.
You know, but that's pretty much, you know, we don't even talk too much about, you know, these different type of topics when it comes to this, but, you know, the Spirit just had it to where, you know, we're about this out, man. You know, Lord willing was edifying as well, and exhorting for your brothers, man. You know.
But, you know, with that being said, I don't want to Zah, the lesson was edifying, and that our sacrifice was acceptable in the eyes of Yahweh bahasham outside. But, you know, with that being said, you know, before we close it out, we want to give all the glory and infinite praise to Yahweh bahasham yahawashi bahasham kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Aki now pushing this word into the sincerity. Shalom and the Bible.